Hello, everybody. My name is Darien Reimold. I'm your host of the We Were Penn State York podcast, and I have special guest today.
I'm Vanessa Huynh.
Welcome, Vanessa. Vanessa is a pretty good friend of mine. She has a lot of experience here on campus, and I apologize in advance if this episode is about 10 hours long. It's not me, it is her.
It is me. All me.
It's always her. I mean, you should see us sitting around sometimes. My ears are bleeding by the end of it. But welcome, Vanessa. Without all these jokes, I really do appreciate you coming on here and talking to me. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself in terms of what you have done with Penn State York? Just generally, like what you would like the audience to know.
Sure. I'm just finished my freshman year, and I'm a supply chain information systems major.
Ooh.
I'm super fancy.
Yeah,
but
pretty special.
yeah, basically it's just how do people manufacture things?
And how do they manufacture things?
Well, it's the whole process. My major is the whole process. It's like, how do you get materials? How do you store them? How do you make it? How do you transport it? All the good stuff. And how you get everything you need.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. And what else? Oh, what I do on campus.
Yeah.
You want that? A little bit of everything. Basically, my main club, I guess, is FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America. That's like a real passion. It's super fun being on the executive board of that, and I love everyone in the club. And then I'm also in UPB, the University Programming Board. Basically, we plan every single student event on campus, and I work all of those events and plan all of them, which is super fun because you get to meet literally everyone on campus and whoever comes. And then I'm also in the GRAM program, which is more for like professional development.
Okay.
And then I'm also on the SAF board, the student allocation fee board. And I basically get to hear people pitch their ideas and why they want money. And we give them money.
That sounds pretty fun.
It's pretty fun. And then it also helps me learn like everything that's going on campus, because sometimes you miss things, and since I'm on that board, I get to hear everyone's ideas and what's actually going on and
So
the opportunities kids have.
You've seen some pretty cool ideas come through there?
Yeah, it's a lot of trips, which I think is cool because we live in York, and there's not a bunch here. But like being able to go like explore and learn about different like cultures or different types of arts or things like that.
I know I've requested a lot of money through you guys, so
It's okay. I requested a bunch for FBLA.
So running their pockets through.
Yeah, but it's fun.
So you talked about FPLA and UPB. We'll start off with UPB since no one's talked about that before. So University Programming Board, I know there wasn't a lot of you on that. How many were there of you this last year?
It's a hard question because there's people who came, but then in meetings there's probably around like 4 or 5 of us every time. But obviously we get help on like who's working events and stuff. Like different people would come and help us.
So what kind of events, you talked about general campus events, but what are some specifics that you've done, and actually which one was your favorite to be a part of?
Biggest event and my favorite is bingo night.
Bingo night?
Yes. Basically, we just gather people on a Friday night. We give free pizza, and you can just play bingo for like 2 hours. But for me, it's fun because we get to choose the prizes. We usually do gift cards, which is fun because we get to like brainstorm what people actually like and what they want. It's mostly food.
I got like I got Walmart. I've gotten Amazon. I've gotten the good stuff.
You got the good ones.
I got the good ones. Yeah, I spent all that already. That's all gone.
Same. Actually, no, I won a bunch too. I got Texas Roadhouse twice.
Oh yeah, I did get that. Oh yeah, that was gone. That was gone in one. I got like $75 to Texas Roadhouse. Before I even walked in the door, it was gone.
I took my friends, and I took my parents.
You probably had to pay even after that, didn't you?
No.
No.
I don't think so, or maybe. And then I also got Barnes and Nobles. That thing was gone.
Oh yeah, that's good for textbooks. That's good for textbooks too.
I bought horror books. And then I also got Apple, but I need to use still.
Oh, I would see if I won that gift card, I would not be able to use it. I have an Android phone, so it's basically I'd probably be trading that one.
I don't know. I was debating an iPad or new AirPods because my AirPods are lucky broken.
Okay.
But it's also fun for that bingo when we plan like physical like physical gifts. Like for Christmas, we thought it'd be fun to do actual items. So it's like, oh, Christmas time, like here's a present
Yeah.
from Santa.
And I saw you had one that I missed that bingo night, and I saw that you had a record player, and I was like, come on.
Yeah, I didn't win anything.
I really would have loved to win
I
that.
think the kid who won the record player also won the digi camera, and I was really mad.
Good for him, but mad out of jealousy. I know.
Yeah.
I know. You really wanted that digi camera.
I really did because my digi's broken.
Poor you. Poor you. So what other events has UPB made for us around campus?
Right now we focus a lot on giving free stuff, like just because it's easy to get people to drop by. So we do a lot of drop by events,
Okay.
like free cookies or free buntinis,
Mhm.
or like I know we do like snack tables or snack carts. One of my favorites was the international snack table, just
Okay.
because a lot of people were curious in like the different cultures or like where like different snacks are from. And for me being like Vietnamese, like it was cool people seeing like the snacks I grew up on, like all
Yeah.
the Asian snacks.
That's really cool.
And it got a lot of people like to come to our event, which is what we're always aiming for. But
So another one of the events that I was really hoping you mentioned is Lion-Palooza. Did you guys organize that?
yeah, so that was our biggest event that we organized. That was my first time seeing Lion-Palooza, so I was kind of new to it, and I kind of had to watch and learn from the previous like members who had it. But that was basically like a big outdoor event that we had. We had like catering, we had face painting, photo booths. The really fun thing was bumper cars.
That was really fun.
Yeah, that was really fun, but also humiliation ritual, people watching you drive, and then you can't drive properly, and then you get stuck. What else did we have? We had a dunk tank
Oh yeah, I was in the dunk tank.
that Darien was in.
I was in there for 40 minutes. That we had shifts of half an hour, and I remember it was Jeff Barkdahl. He was the person before me, and he was only in there for 20 minutes. And he said, I was taking pictures at the time, so I was scattered around, and I had my swim stuff on, ready though to get in. And he looked at me and he said, "You're ready?" I said, "I guess so."
You're ready. I'm good.
So I thought I was in there, I got dunked, yada, yada, so forth. And I said to somebody, "What time is it?" Thinking that my time is up. And I was only 10 minutes into my actual part of it. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me.
Well, the thought behind that was like, oh, we want a student that people know on campus. So
Well, then people kept cheating and just running up to the thing and dunking me. They didn't, like, they would miss so many times, and then they would just run up and dunk me because they got the craps of it.
yeah, I mean, it was fun to watch for me.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
And we also just put out a bunch of water balloons and water guns. And
Yeah, that was
I
pretty
did
successful.
not expect that to be so popular. I think it was like low-key, we just were a bunch of kids on a field day, and it brought back like nostalgia.
Did you ever have those fun days in elementary school where you
Yeah.
had the big bouncies and you just did whatever?
Yeah. We brought the international snacks back for that too, just because we had so many extras and it was a hit, so we just put those out.
And I know I was there until the very end, and I know a lot of them were gone.
Yeah, because we trying to like get rid of them too, because we have so much extra and like I don't know, it's just fun to put them out and people take them and everything. So
Very cool, very cool. Is there anything else for UPB?
our second biggest event, kind of shocker, was Stuff-A-Plush.
Really?
Yeah, so basically you literally just come and you stuff your own stuffed animal, but it was very crowded. Like the first time we did it, I think we did it for the first time maybe near the end of the fall semester, or it was either beginning of spring. I can't remember, but we weren't expecting that huge of a turnout, but a lot of people came, and it was so much that when we did it like the second time, we had to change like the formatting and having like all the tables set up. Like we had to make more room just because we had so many students show up. But it was kind of fun to see again. I think it's that nostalgia thing
Yeah.
where like, oh, a stuffed animal, like it's so cute, and then we had cute designs. So I can't blame them.
They were, yeah. I got myself a little Penn State pillow, so
Yeah, the first time I made a hippo, and then I got a pillow the second time.
good choices, good choices. You also mentioned that you were a part of FBLA, and she's done a lot with FBLA, let me tell you. But not let me tell you, let her tell you. So this is your first year in it because you just finished your freshman year,
Mm-hmm.
but you have already taken on a leadership role inside of it. And then recently we just got back from the National Leadership Conference in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'll let you talk a little bit about what you did beforehand, what you're going to be doing now this coming year, and how our National Leadership Conference went.
Yeah, so a little backstory on FBLA, I guess, and how I got into it, or I guess the club in general. The organization itself is we kind of aim to teach students and anyone who joins the organization about real life business world skills and getting them more accustomed to that and building leadership skills. And we also do that through competitive events. So we have testing, we have presentations, we have role playing, and all that good stuff to get people involved. But I kind of got into it starting in high school because they have high school chapters. And I did it a little bit in high school, but I didn't take it as seriously. But when I came to Penn State York, I decided to join the collegiate chapter. I did not expect to take on an executive board role in my freshman year just because it's a big deal to be on the e-board.
So how did that come about? How did you, what role did you have, and how did you come about getting that role and being on the executive board?
Yeah, so I came in as the vice president of public relations, and basically what happened was that the president in the fall was graduating in December, so there was open spots,
Okay.
and they were looking for people to fill them, and we went through like an interview process. I had to go in and be interrogated basically by the whole executive board and the advisor.
So they didn't just give it to you, you actually had to work for it.
Yeah, so I had to answer a bunch of questions, and I had to fill out a whole form and everything and
Okay.
get
Okay.
interviewed. And they asked me a bunch of questions about leadership and problem solving and if I had any experience at all in FBLA or anything really.
Well, they seem to like what you said because you were in there like swimwear.
Yeah, I guess so. I think mainly because they were looking for a PR person, and in high school I'd done a lot of social media and PR. So they were like, oh, perfect, we don't even have to train her. Which, valid. So I guess they liked me, which is why I passed, and I got on the e-board. And VP of PR is super fun, because I just get to make a bunch of Instagram posts.
That does sound
on Canva.
fun.
It's fun and stressful at the same time.
You know, it's great to hear because I am taking on Vanessa's role as the vice president of public relations.
I'm passing the torch to Darien.
Yeah. You know, I had thought about it in the fall. When the position came up, I was like, maybe. And then I said, no. I had never been in FBLA. I didn't even know FBLA existed until I got to college. I was like, what is this thing? Yeah, right.
Well, you figured it out what it was.
Yeah, apparently.
And it's great.
It is. It is great. And so because I'm taking on her position, Vanessa, what position are you now becoming as of the 2026-27 year?
So for the next school year, I'm taking on VP of Leadership.
Okay. And what does that role tackle?
Sounds so fancy. Basically, I focus on membership and bringing our members together and kind of providing opportunities for our members. So this can be things for professional development, going more on a personal level, just anything to do with our members and actually leading them. So for like professional, for example, we have our critiquing event, which we do every year that I'm going to have to plan now. And it's basically we bring in industry professionals, HR, or like anyone actually working in the real business world. And we do like mock interviews and resume reviews so that students can actually like edit and become better professionally and like just learning in that environment, because you don't get that opportunity until you do a real interview.
Yeah.
But like being able to practice before that is like a huge advantage.
I agree with that. And I personally think that those interviews and everything like that really helped our chapter when we go to competitions. I feel like it makes them, while they might be scared when they're going into those interviews with our public and local people, it actually helps them so much more when they are going into their competitions and are like, okay, I'm prepared for this now.
Yeah, I think being like being able to talk to just a random person and like in a professional setting really helps later in competition, just because we have to present literally in front of random people.
Yeah.
And they are industry professionals usually. So being able to get like exposure really helps. But outside of that critique event, like we also hold fun events to get our members closer together. Like I know we held like a mafia event near Halloween
that was fun.
Play mafia games and just get more connected with each other, I guess.
Yep.
I also help plan like chapter meetings, like planning fun things for our members to do during chapter meetings, and so they actually learn about things.
Free food. Free food.
Free food.
Free. Oh, thank
I
God.
have to plan the free food this year, actually.
Wait. Okay. Can I'm gonna put in a suggestion.
Shoot.
Chick-fil-A every time.
So that drains our bank account heavy.
We
did have it multiple times.
Find
this year.
some wealthy benefactor and just say, look, we want some money for Chick-fil-A. I mean, really, if there's nobody around here that's going to deny you Chick-fil-A, I mean, like, come on.
Guys, I swear we treat our members nicely.
They do treat us really well. Yeah, we had food every single time we were there. Heck, I even took we had a mock day before we left for Vegas. And I took home a whole plate of Pretzel Factory pretzels.
Yep.
I sat there eating them like chips. I'm not even joking. I probably grew 10 pounds from that. So thank you for that.
So, yeah, we give our food away too. If we have extra, it's all gone. Especially if we have Olive Garden.
Oh, that stuff's good.
Yeah.
That stuff's good.
A lot of people take stuff home, so.
On an actual serious note, do you think this coming year is going to look semi-regular for the members that are still going to be a part of our chapter?
Yes and no. Of course, we're going to try to hold like all the same events and hold all the things that we do before, and we're planning to attend state and national leadership conference.
That's good.
But it might just look a little different, as in we're going to be we're probably going to be a little smaller just because enrollment is lower and it's hard to get people engaged.
But there were some new people. I had talked to a couple people at the very end of the year that said that they were interested in joining as new members this last year. So
yeah, we definitely heard some stuff about that, which I'm excited just because obviously we want to expose people to our wonderful club.
Yeah.
The best club ever on campus.
All right. I do agree. It's a really good club.
I think for our club, like, we really are, I know it sounds corny, we really are one big family. Like, I swear.
Everybody's saying that, but it actually does feel like one big family.
Especially after our recent Vegas trip, I feel like a lot of us grew closer, and just, I'm always laughing with the club.
Do you want to talk about the Vegas trip a little bit and how we as a Penn State York club family, whatever you want to call us, how we did in both the competition and just in general with the events there?
Of course I would, because I'm so proud of literally everyone. I think coming from a branch campus and being Penn State York, people don't even know where we are, but I think that we surprise people just because we do win. We brought, I believe, 24 kids to Vegas.
Yes, we did.
24. And from those 24, we got 35 national awards. So, because we had 28 competitive awards, we had 5 gold excellent recognition awards, 1 silver, and we got 3rd place in most outstanding chapter.
Which, think about that. 3rd place most outstanding chapter.
Chapter?
Think about that. 3rd place most outstanding chapter in the entire nation.
Yeah, it's actually crazy.
We were ahead of any other Pennsylvania team. And the 2 most outstanding chapters, they have way more members than we do, don't
Yeah,
they?
they're definitely bigger chapters. So we were super proud that we got 3rd. Because I believe last year we got 4th. So we moved up.
So, hey, it's just a testament to show how well we treat our members and how much we're actually doing down here, how much we put into that club. You talked about the 28 national awards for the competitive events, and then the other ones. What did you receive at the national conference?
So I did a presentation and a test. My test was Foundations of Communication, and I got 2nd place.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. And for my presentation, I actually got 1st place.
Congratulations. I say it like that because I got 2nd place in that category. So, while I'm so happy for you, I do have that twinge of wanting to friendly beat you in the category, which I did beat her at the state level.
Yeah. So
now
you know
but
how
it was
I felt.
really close. So
Yes.
another one of our good friends who was also from Penn State York, Michelle Lamb, she also competed in that same category. And at the state level, she took 3rd place with us. So it was 1, 2, and 3 from Penn State York,
Yes.
which is a clean sweep across the board for Penn State York members in that category. And at national level, she took 3rd place as well. And I do believe, if I'm correct in saying this, that is the first 3-person clean sweep for a national event for Penn State York.
Yeah, I believe so. For like 1, 2, 3.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I don't know how we did that.
We had 44 people in total in the competitive slots. There was 3 groups that were competing in the first day, which was Saturday, 15, 14, and 15. Vanessa and Michelle were in the first group of 15. I was in the second group of 14, and nobody from Penn State York was in the third group of 15.
Mm-hmm.
You had to be within the top 4 from each of those groups to move on to the final round, which was on Sunday. So there was only 12 that were moving on to the finals.
Yeah.
We got the notification Sunday morning at 5 a.m, and it was like a wave of relief, at least for me.
No, I was like half awake opening the app, and I'm like trying to read, no glasses on, and I'm like, is my name there or not? And
Are there names on this paper?
Are there names anywhere, actually? But no, I was super relieved. But then I was like, shoot, time to do it all over again.
Yeah, and we had to. Granted, we only had to beat out 2 people to make it on stage because the top 10 in each category gets to make it on stage nationally.
Yeah.
But even that was nerve-wracking. But somehow, some way,
I don't know how.
It was a miracle. I'm saying it was a miracle. And there's a video of us. It's me on the closest end to the.
You're on the left.
Yeah, I'm on the left. Vanessa is in the middle, and then Michelle is on the right. And we're all holding hands. And
because it is that serious.
Yeah, it is that serious. And once it gets down to like, I think 7th, Michelle starts looking around. She's like looking around at everybody to see who's left.
All 3 of us have very different emotions going on. Darien is stone cold serious until we get to it's us 3.
And then I'm like, uh-oh.
And then he's like getting excited and also nervous.
Okay, but Vanessa is like death squeezing my hand. So when it gets down to top
yours and Michelle's.
When it gets down to the top 4, it feels like tomorrow I'm going home with a hook for a hand. My hand's gonna be gone.
Yeah. Sorry. I was excited.
No, it's okay. It's good to be excited.
It wasn't just your hand, it was Michelle's too.
Poor Michelle's hand as well.
Yeah, I think literally like because they got to top 5 and we're like, okay, at this point we're gonna be happy no matter what. And then they called 5th and it wasn't us. And then they called 4th and it wasn't any of us. And then I really you can see me freak out.
Yeah.
Physically freak out on stage.
And there's a video that Calvin from the last episode of the podcast, he recorded while I was up on stage, because usually I'm the one recording everything. And you can hear him say he's screaming top three, and Scott Simons, bless his heart, he's our student affairs director, and he was on the trip with us. He's like going, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It was so funny watching that video, because like it from your perspective, but right. I honestly didn't. When I was like, they called second place, I went over.
You just take the picture and then you don't really know what's going on.
I didn't. I remember visually doing like looking at the camera, smiling, and then walking off, but I don't remember hearing anything. Like the audio from that event is completely gone in my mind.
Yeah, I mean, once you're on stage, you low-key like blank. Like the lights are mad bright, and then you're like so nervous, and then you start disassociating kind of because you're like, what's actually going on? And then you're seeing people walk by you, and then you realize like, wait, my name hasn't been called yet. And then you're like, wait, what place are we on? And then you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm top 5, top 4.
And they do have a little monitor that they sit in front of the stage that gives you like a 2-second preview of whose name is coming up next.
Yes, but I could not. I think I was freaking out so much I forgot to read.
I was reading it, and when it said 4th place, I went,
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think you can see me like, because I'm holding your guys' hand, you guys also flail around because I started like moving around.
She's like swiggling around like an octopus at this point.
Yeah, because I was not like, it was just so unexpected. Not saying like, I know we worked hard on our thing, but like, you don't think that of yourself getting first.
No, I mean, I was just hoping we would get top 5.
Yeah, well, oh my gosh, I never told you this. I made bets with our other 2 friends in the club, with Sue and Kaylin. And I betted myself that I would get 6th.
6th?
Yeah, I don't know. I felt it in my bones that I was going to get 6th, and that clearly was wrong. And they betted other places, but...
Wow.
Obviously, also, I didn't want to get so excited or think I'd get so high, and then you don't, because that's like the worst feeling.
That is a killer. If like you have that expectation of being so high, and then you get like, let's say you don't even get on stage, then you're really
then
heartbroken.
It's like, oh, that sucks. But also, I think
But even those people, they should be proud of themselves though, because they made it to the finals.
Like, it's hard to beat, like, you still beat, like, 30-some people.
Exactly. Like, that's
which is
something to
insane.
be, that's something to be very proud of.
And, like, you're still top 12 in the nation.
Yeah.
Like, that's a crazy statement to say still. I don't know about you, but I talked to people in line before I presented. Like, basically how it works.
Oh, no. I didn't speak. The only person I spoke to was Q, Quentin Williams. He was there waiting to do his final like sit down kind of presentation interview at the same time. And the other two, there was a single guy that was in front of me in line, and there was a group that had just arrived after me, but they were also going before me. I did not say a single word to them. They seemed so in their own zone.
So
Actually,
I was like the opposite.
Yeah.
And I talked to a bunch of people in line. But also, I would get there like 30 minutes early, 40 minutes early.
Of course you did.
Because I was so paranoid. But basically how it works is like you go in a room and you just wait there in line until like other people come. So I just talked, well, I did talk to the wall a lot too because I was practicing my stuff, but I talked to a bunch of people as well.
Okay.
But I think I was also intimidated because like these people were like way older and like more experienced. So you think like, oh, they have better chances. You know what I mean? Like
2 freshmen getting the top 2 spots in that category is kind of insane.
Yeah, and Michelle's presenting in a business presentation. Mind you, she's going into dentistry.
Yeah. Michelle, a junior, is going into dentistry and presenting in a business presentation.
Yeah, and it was her first year presenting too.
So she's
basically in the same boat as us.
Yeah. I'm really proud of what we did.
I'm super proud. And our whole chapter too, I was so proud. Because we had 5 first place wins, which is crazy in itself.
We had a ton of seconds.
I think we had like 9 or 10 second places.
Which is insane.
Yeah. Like we had more second places than like 9th and 10th and like 8th combined, I think.
Which is really awesome.
Yeah. And it was super cool. I don't know. I just felt super proud of everyone. And especially like as an officer being like, you watch these people from start to end, like from even before start, like convincing them to even join. Like you'd be so good at this. I'm trying to change people's minds to join. And then they finally give in because they probably want us to stop nagging them. And then they join and then they win. So it's like, we know.
That's, this is a little interesting story. I was kind of hesitant to do FBLA in the first place this year. And I was and look at me now. I'm now on the executive board, and like, who would have thought?
Well, guess who forced you on the executive board as well?
Yeah, I got a few text messages from multiple officers saying, "Hey, you should." You
ever think about doing this?
Well, okay. The same thing happened in high school. When I was it happened in middle school. I was in 8th grade, and they had a group of marching band people come down, and they said you should join marching band. And mostly to the general band group. And I was like, no, I'm not doing marching band. I'm not doing this. It's too much work. Mind you, I really like band, so it was kind of weird for me to say that.
Yeah, I was about to say. Like,
but then somebody said, no, look, just try it for 1 year, and then if you don't like it, you can drop it. I was like, fine. 4 years later, I was the drum major leading the whole dang band. So clearly, whatever I say is just a massive pile of doo-doo because I seem to switch up at the last second every time, but it's always a good thing.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the person on the other side, the one forcing people to join. Because I'm like, guys, it's so fun, I promise. It's the best thing ever, and you're going to have so much fun. And then it works, so, because now he's on the executive board.
So moving on from FBLA, you also mentioned the Graham Fellowship. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your experience with that, the fun things that you've done with that, so on and so forth?
Yeah, I feel like the Graham is like, it's different from the other like organizations just because I feel like I learn a lot from the Graham program, like because we have so many people come in and speak about their experiences and such, and like it can be the business world or literally any industry really. I feel like we have a good variety of people come in and kind of speak about their experiences on how they've grown and like their businesses if they have any, or like how kind of their journey from like student to getting their first job and like building their own brand or building their own I guess personality and their own like identity in the real world rather than like off campus, like outside of being a student, and how to transition from that. So I feel like that's a big thing I learned from Graham. And it's also helpful because we have so much networking from it. Like, we have people come in, and I get to talk to people from industries, whether I'm interested in working for them or interning for them or any other opportunity like that or not. It's just super cool to learn about different people's jobs, because when else am I ever going to talk to these people or like these type of things? Like, it's just a cool opportunity.
It's really unique.
Yeah. And being able to learn about it with my peers, I think you make a lot of friends through the grant program too, because you all just kind of collect at these events. And it's kind of weird if you don't talk to each other. So I feel like you make a lot of friends there too, which I liked.
That's where we first
talked. Because we met each other on the first day of classes.
Oh, yeah.
But we didn't talk really until later.
Well, they did a Graham introduction event, and I think we were paired up, weren't we?
Oh, yeah. But, like, we had already kind of known each other at that point. Like, we knew of each other.
I was struggling to remember all the information about you, though. I gotta be honest.
Well, okay, same. They made us, like, remember, like, 5 questions, and I say, like, everything and anything. So poor him over here is trying to remember everything I said.
You only have 60 seconds, Vanessa. This is not the time to be giving me your whole dang life story.
Okay, well, he remembered and I remember his answer, so it doesn't even matter.
I don't remember.
Yeah. We technically met first day of school or first day of college classes because
Spanish class.
We love Spanish class.
Hello, senora.
Yeah, that class is so fun. It's like my favorite.
Are you looking forward to being here this next year? And what are you kind of looking forward to?
I am excited, but obviously, like, the environment is going to be different.
Yeah.
And kind of just, I feel like the energy on campus is going to be different, good and bad.
I think
good.
I do think it's going to be good.
Us closing is going to push more people to, like, be more connected and actually like savor the last year on this campus.
Like, I feel like there was a little bit of dulled energy this year because people were like,
we were gearing up for it.
Yeah, and people have like finally started really just saying, okay, this is going to happen. You can't really help anything, unfortunately, with that.
Yeah.
It's not like you can stop it. So I agree. I feel like this last year, there's going to be a lot more energy. Like, you know what? It's our last year. Give it our all. Do what you can while you can. Like, there's going to be the people that really care about this place are really going to show that they care for this place.
So I hope there's more like campus life or like people actually on campus. The freshmen like us who just finished freshman year, I feel like a lot of those people were on campus every day. Yeah, so the fact that like we're still here because we're sophomores now, I feel like it will be filled because I feel like our class was like pretty involved on like and would actually attend all the events and make time in their schedule to like actually connect with people.
I agree.
So I think they will be on campus, I hope.
It's good to have a semi-engaged at least last class coming in, because we are the last class that will ever be freshmen here. There's no more coming in.
Yeah. Kind of crazy.
That is kind of crazy because I mean we're gonna feel that presence anyway. You have the seniors that just graduated, and then everybody. There's not gonna be a whole new round of 150 to 200 people coming in.
I also think like the people left, if we get to know each other a lot, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I know a lot of people on campus already, so just like being able to walk around, like, oh, we like already friends.
Yeah,
like
that's really cool.
Like being friends with everyone on campus is kind of fun.
It is, and I think that's one of the biggest benefits of us having a smaller campus is that you walk in somewhere, you might not know 1 or 2 people, but you're gonna know like the majority of everybody that's already there.
Like any room I walk into, I'm probably gonna know people, or I will know people.
It makes it easier for you to get in there too. Like you're not worried about, oh my gosh, I don't know anybody else in here. I think that's really cool.
Question, like, what are you excited about? Because we're in a lot of the same organizations, but we're also in different ones.
I'm excited about a lot of stuff. I am joining new clubs, and hopefully they are staying, which I do believe they will. I'm joining some new ones, so I'm excited to see what they're all about. I'm going to give it my all with my film and media production club. You know, we're just going to do whatever, keep going on trips, because people really like to have those last year. So we went on 2 really successful trips, got to meet a whole bunch of really cool people, got some cool merchandise and everything. So I'm going to have a couple of those coming up that I'm really happy that people enjoyed those. I'm happy to interview the rest of people here on campus. I'm excited to see what they have to say. And I'm excited to finish my documentary, honestly.
I'm also excited for you to finish your documentary.
And why is that? Why are you excited for
Because
that?
it's cool. I like having cool friends who do cool stuff.
She wants to see herself on screen.
That too. But like, of course. But I feel like it's like been a big project and I've heard bits and pieces of it. And of course, I got roped into it. But like being able to see it come together, because I see you running around and I see you interviewing people and I see all the behind the scenes like glimpses of it.
You should see me with my little paddy wagon rolling across campus.
Wagon. That's my favorite thing ever.
I went out on Facebook Marketplace and I bought myself one of those like fold up carts that you usually see at the beach, and I just roll over. Thank goodness whoever made the campus wheelchair accessible and AD accessible. Thank goodness for you, because there's a ton of stairs and I would not be able to get to half the places without it.
Yeah, when I see what that wagon, I know you're on your way to do something.
Stuff's getting real.
So I'm excited to see it come together, because I see not all, but a lot of the behind the scenes. Or I'll walk by a room and I just see you and they're talking to someone. I'll go, yep, he's working on the documentary. But I'm excited to see it come together. And it's just a cool thing to do, and no one asked you to do it.
Yeah, I just kind of said,
it's just a cool passion
I'm gonna do
project.
this now. I think it's really cool too. And I'm thankful that you were able to be on it.
I think it's also cool that like you're interviewing literally everyone.
Anybody?
Like I know that's the point, but like you're putting in the effort to interview anything that breathes.
I appreciate that.
Of course.
So yeah, I'm excited to do that. There's a lot of things to be excited for, and honestly, I think it's those things that you don't know that's going to happen that are the most exciting. I don't know if I'm going to win bingo. Do I hope so? Yeah.
Yes.
I really want to win more gift cards.
I was on a streak and then it broke.
Yeah, my first 2 times going, I won like 300 and something bucks, and I was like, man, I'm on a hot streak.
I was a streak of like 4 wins, and it broke.
The last time that I won, were you there when I like screamed like a maniac?
Yes.
I got this. I was set for bingo, and I'm like physically hopping in my chair, like waiting. And then they call it, and I scream out like a banshee, and I swear everybody like whipped around. Yeah. Well, that's the point.
Of course, you have to scream it. Some people don't yell it loud enough.
You need to, if you're getting bingo,
you better be excited about your bingo.
Yeah.
I also think it's fun for me because sometimes I get to check cards.
So, Vanessa, are there any other things that you want to add before we wrap this up?
I'm just excited for next year, honestly. And I'm excited to see what memories come out of it. And I'm excited to meet even more people and talk to even more people and be even more involved somehow and just have fun.
That's awesome. That's the most important thing, having fun.
I think it's going to be a time to have fun and just like savor everything. Because you got to remember.
You do got to remember. Remember what you did. Remember who you met. Remember what you are. With that, I'd like to say thank you for listening. And I want you to remember, we are
Penn State York.
Thank you very much, Vanessa.
You're welcome.
Have a great day, everybody.